So here's the A7S II with the epic Zeiss 25mm Batis, whatever lens. And this is the portrait mode. My favorite mode because it really gets the skin tones the best and does not oversaturate them. So that was the portrait mode, which to be honest, I think looked really good. The skin tones were maybe slightly desaturated and a little bit on the pink side, but it definitely didn't look artificial or fake in any way. And this is the standard mode. I mean, imagine that the skin tones and everything is going to be boosted in saturation and contrast. Some dude on YouTube replied to one of my reviews of the A6300 presets and said that the Autumn Leaves preset was the best one with the best skin tones. So here it is. This one's for you, dude on YouTube. I'll give you a hint. We're not in color mode. This is the clear mode, so everything should be very crisp and clear like a glass of water. I never quite understood what the deep mode is, and that's what we're in right now, but this is what it looks like. And from all these videos, I have had face detection on. Lastly, this is landscape mode. We'll see how it looks, maybe between the saturation of vivid and standard mode, since it is going to be for flowers and buildings and rivers and that kind of thing. This entire time I have had the 5-axis image stabilization on just because I have a very flimsy tripod and it's up very high and it tends to sway a little bit. There's no built-in stabilization in this Zeiss Batis lens, or Batis, or however you say it. So it is all stabilization within the camera. I don't have any profile set on the camera such as S-Log or S-Log2. So all that is turned off with just the landscape profile on. This is the light mode, and if you look around beside me, everything is light. Maybe, I don't know. But I did just notice as I was recording this, well, before I got in front of the camera, that there's no touchscreen functionality on this A7S II. So maybe the D500 does have a plus side to it. Here's the neutral mode, which I can imagine is gonna slightly desaturate all the colors, giving you kind of a flat profile to work with in post. And already, just from listening back to some of these files from the A7S II, I've noticed that the built-in microphone is much superior to the D500 that I just reviewed. Here we are at the night scene mode, and I just realized after reviewing the D500 and some, 28mm Nikon lens, it would always try to focus and refocus on my face. And one, it would never actually focus, but two, the lens was really loud. This one, honestly, it's like a silent room in here, and I can't hear the lens at all, even for any micro adjustments, which is great. But anyway, this is the night scene mode, and you don't actually know if it's night because I'm indoors. Bet you don't know what mode we're in now, do you? One more hint for this one. The sun is not rising. So that was the standard mode and the portrait mode. This is now the vivid mode, which doesn't usually work for a vlog style video because the skin tones are way oversaturated, making you look kind of orange. And then there's just way too much contrast and it's really not very flattering for the face.